If you've ever wondered how the heck people manage to never check a bag and always have everything they need, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Annie. I'm a frequent traveler and I run the account Average Girl Does Cool Things. Now, I've traveled all over the world and I am a carry-on only girl. In fact, I've gone like 2 weeks with just a duffel bag. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 mistakes you're making that are keeping you from traveling light. But before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more travel inspo and how-to content. Okay, peeps, let's dive right in. Mistake number 1, you don't have the right bag. Now, airlines have very specific criteria for what rollerboard bags are allowed on their planes. It can vary by airline, but typically we're looking for something that is no more than 22 inches long, 14 inches wide, and 9 inches thick, including the wheels and the handles. So you want to find a rollerboard suitcase that meets this criteria and is the maximum size you can get. Why get a smaller bag that doesn't fit as much when you can go up to that 22 by 14? And if you're someone who tends to struggle with packing, you might opt for a bag that also has an extender or an expanding zipper, which will help you fit a little bit more in. But I also want to say that you don't necessarily have to have a rollerboard. My absolute favorite bag to travel with is this Patagonia 40-liter duffel bag. This thing is literally called the Black Hole Duffel for a reason. It's like Hermione's magic bag. You can just fit so much stuff in here, and every time you feel like you've got it like laid out perfectly, you can find little nooks and crannies to shove other stuff in. And my favorite thing about this bag is that it folds up into this tiny little pocket. One of the greatest objections I hear is that people like to shop when they travel, which is great, love it. So my recommendation for that is to put a bag in a bag. You could do the Patagonia duffel, put that into your rollerboard bag, and then when you're coming home, repack everything, put all your clothes, the things that you don't worry about maybe getting lost just in case, put those into the duffel bag, check that, and hand carry all the nice goods that you bought. Just a tip, a great piece of luggage makes all the difference. Mistake number 2 is that you're not using all of the available space. Now, there's certainly a limited amount of space in your bag, but people forget that certain items take up more room. So this is a case where if you're going to put shoes in there, you want to put things into your shoes. I love putting like my jewelry in there or things that I'm a little bit worried that will get broken. But available space includes more than just your suitcase. It also includes your personal item bag and your person. Don't bother packing your bulky overcoats and your tennis shoes. Wear them. You will save so much space in your suitcase if you take these 2 items out. Then I'm a huge fan of compression sleeves. This one by Away that comes with the suitcase is amazing to help lock everything down. And even packing cubes can help you make sure that you are using up all the available space that you have in your suitcase. Mistake number 3, you're not using laundry service. I don't know why, but this is a thing when we travel, like we forget that we can wash our clothes. You can wash your clothes. Now, many hotels have laundry service, which is great, but it can also be somewhat expensive. But I bet you can find a local laundromat that's way less expensive to do your clothes. And some places even have services that will wash your clothes like by the pound, where you can drop it off and then pick it up the next day clean. And sometimes laundry is included. If you take a vacation with a higher level outfitter, like a nice luxury safari or a boat trip or something, they'll often do laundry for you and include it in the price. This way you can use your clothes more than once and you pack less. And if you're creeped out by like having somebody else do your laundry, you can bring detergent and do laundry in your sink. This is particularly great for underwear, which is really easy to hand wash in the sink. Now, one caveat here is to make sure that you are checking your destination's regulations or customs. So for example, when I went to Kenya, they did our laundry for us, but they wouldn't handle women's undergarments. It was against their cultural religious practices. So they left some washing powder in the bathroom for us, and we just washed our underwear in the sink. It was fine, but it was nice to know. Mistake number 4, you're packing too many toiletries. Like just about everything you use now comes in a mini size. I am obsessed with the Target mini bins. I get very excited in there. There's not really a reason that you should be traveling with full size products. Remember, we're trying to keep that liquid amount under that 3.1 ounces, which is like this big. If you absolutely have to have your specific products, they don't come in mini sizes, then get some travel containers and just decant into those. You can also just try to get by with less. Like, do you really need to bring your full skincare routine? Do you? No, you don't. You don't. Take a break. A week will be fine. You'll be fine without it. And don't forget that most hotels already provide what you need: body wash, conditioner, shampoo, and some hotels even have things like mouthwash or dental kits or shaving kits in case you forget. If you do forget, you can usually just go buy it. Now, sometimes that's not the case, like if you're traveling somewhere really remote, but there are pharmacies and drugstores in other countries, and they do have shampoo. In fact, oftentimes going to a local drugstore can be like a cultural experience in its own, and you can find some amazing products that you can't get back at home. And mistake number 5 is that you're packing options. If I can leave you with this one tip, please stop packing options. I want you to plan out and know exactly what you're going to wear. Okay? You should know what you're going to wear for fancy events like fancy dinners or whatever. And then you also just want to pack things that interchange. You can get away with like 1 or 2 pairs of jeans and then like 4 tops for 7 days. You can. Bring multi-purpose items. Bring 1 coat that goes with everything. Bring 2 pairs of shoes that go with everything. And really take the time to pause and ask yourself if you really need to bring everything you're bringing. Do you need 10 swimsuits? Probably not. Do you need 6 pairs of shoes? I'm guessing no. I mean, the only thing you might need to bring like 1 for every day of is underwear. So unless you're being like photographed frequently, you can get away with a lot of repeats and no one's gonna be the wiser, except on the underwear. In fact, if you wanna know how to plan a great wardrobe for your trip and still save space, I got a video for that. Go watch this one next. I hope this video was helpful. Until next time, go create a life you love. Bye.